Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I just realized that probably having a whole month in one video is actually pretty long. So I'll probably do one show per video, but actually depends. So as of now, we stopped by at Backlash and we actually got a pretty good rating. But for this video, I'll just probably tell you about any tips and tricks you might want to know on how to get like a really good show. And as of now, I say so myself. I think I pretty have a pretty good roster and has pretty good popularity. And so basically, first things first is what we actually want our fans, right? We want our fans to, just keep on coming. Like 575,000. We need that fans up right there. So basically what we want to do is rivalries. Rivalries are basically the most important part in this GM mode. We have to keep these rivalries intact. We have to hype them up. Basically every week we have to fight them until the fans get fed up. So as you can see here, Triple H and John Cena have been fighting for 13 weeks straight, and we got to keep on doing that. From our past 4 weeks, we see John Cena and Triple H against each other, and then you can team them up if like one of them keeps on losing. You can team them up. Just for their status to become happy again. Just as long as both Triple H and John Cena are in the same match, their rivalry are still intact. Now, as you can see here, I put Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, and John Cena in the main event. And as you can see, Triple H is not in the match, but their rivalry is still intact. And that's why it's because of this promo, rivalry in place of a match. You gotta put that always if you're not gonna make them fight each other, just as long as their rivalry are still intact. Okay, so I guess that's the first things first. And next thing is fatigue. Fatigue is probably one over fatigue these players, because once these fatigues like reach to maximum, they are most likely going to get injured, or worse, serious injury could happen. We don't want that to happen. So in order to like lower down their fatigue level, we got to put them on singles match. So as first things first, since the John Cena and Triple H rivalry is still intact, we have to make them go one-on-one with each other. And we also have, I think, Batista and Undertaker. That's actually one thing. Let's make them fight each other again. We always have to do that until the fans get fed up. And also, advertising promo is one of the most important, mostly if you don't have any cash. Now in my state, I have a fat load of cash, so I can do slander promotion, anything, until I basically run out of cash. But doing advertising is pretty much very important, as it gives you a lot of money for your show. Now, another thing is their morale. We need them to be all happy. We can see Eddie Guerrero and Chris Jericho are unsatisfied, mainly because they keep on losing. We always have to check their comments. If they keep on losing, we'll try to make them win by putting them in handicap matches. I recommend handicap matches because it's basically some sort of a biased technique to make your player win. Mostly if you simulate the match, but in my case that's what I do. So yeah. As you can see, Chris Jericho and Big Show on a rivalry, as well as Kane and Eddie Guerrero. Now we can try to put them on a handicap match, just so they feel like winning. Yeah, that should be good. You can see here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a, probably 1-on-2 is good enough. Kane and Chris Jericho. I can put Davari in because, you know, he doesn't really have any rivalry so far with anybody. Yeah, he doesn't have any rivalry with anyone. We also have Muhammad Hassan as our other with Eddie Guerrero. Just so Eddie Guerrero can be happy, we got to put him on a winning side. Basically, that's what we do. Now, it may hurt our show a little bit because of the roster or the kind of matches, but it will always depend on the superstar. But in our situation, all of these three superstars are basically 95 plus on their popularity, so it shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be bad at all. For Muhammad Hassan, you know, 89 popularity is not that bad. It's good enough. Should get a good rating. Like from our last week's Raw. Now in this one, we actually had a 2.5 because of Rene Dupree, and Rene Dupree is basically a 0 popularity on my team. Oh wait, no, it's actually 2 now. But in any case, it's still a weak link. So what else do we have to do? Oh yeah, I think we have to do Paul London and Christian's rivalry going on. We're not gonna continue with Rene Dupree and Steven Richards' rivalry because it's not really that interesting at all. It's not exciting to fans. But we could actually put in Orlando Jordan because he really needs to be in a match. But as of right now, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We could actually put these. I could make this a tag team match, just so everybody has a match. Shawn Michaels. No, we could actually put in Randy Orton for there's chemistry in it. And Shawn Michaels, I believe. There we go. Usually these type of matches like get more stars than usual, just because they have more star players playing. I'm pretty sure we still have another available roster. It's Orlando Jordan and Shelton Benjamin. I think as of now, Orlando Jordan is his rating is going down, but so far he's happy. He doesn't really have a problem. He does have a 2-game losing streak, but we'll get there. As of now, we'll just probably rest them for today because our match card is booked. Or we can actually put them in a 3-on-1 to make the odds even higher. I'll just probably do that just for a higher stakes of winning for Chris Jericho, because they've been losing for like 5 straight. Big Show, Eddie Guerrero, and Orlando Jordan. There we go. Higher chances, and it is much more not really. Yeah, it's still a good match card. I'll probably get a 3 and probably a 4-star in it. I think my match card for this week's Raw is pretty good. I think it's good. Let's try and simulate it. Paul London wins. I should probably give him a title shot for that. And there we go. They win. This is what I'm talking about. A higher chance of winning if one of your wrestlers are actually unsatisfied because they keep on losing. But at least their rivalry is still intact. Eddie Guerrero and Big Show's rivalry is still intact. As well as this one. There's Chris Jericho won it for the team. Stacy Keibler. And yeah. But for now, we have to put them on basic one. Because if we do, they might end up on an injury. So we gotta cool them off once in a while. And as you can see, we already got another fan change of 70,000. We obtained 70,000 fans, not bad. You see Steven Richards, not really a problem because he's not really a big factor. I got a 4-star, let's check it out. I got a 4-star match card from that. See, it wasn't really that big because probably because of Davari and Benjamin, as well as Hassan and Orlando Jordan. Maybe they wanted only Big Show and Eddie Guerrero. It would probably be a higher match card. As you can see for this one is 4.5 because of there's more superstars in it and their popularity are all high. Now for Stacy and Trish, they have a 4.5 probably because of their rivalry. They're already gone for 6 weeks straight. And this is what I'm talking about. Once you see that thumbs down, just stop. Just end their rivalry. It's not going to be a good thing at all. You can either make John Cena fight with someone else. Just break the rivalry. If you want John Cena and Triple H to go at it again, what I basically recommend is probably give them a break for one day. Don't make them fight each other, and then from the next week, make them fight again, or probably start a rivalry with John Cena and Triple H, and that should hype him up all over again. But in my case, I kind of want a different rivalry. It depends. I could probably redo the rivalry all over again because Undertaker and Batista's rivalry has just been 6 weeks and that is still low, probably half. And Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton's rivalry is still pretty early, so I'll probably do their rivalry all over again. Now, oh, I just realized, Eddie Guerrero and Big Show's rivalry I probably mixed them up, probably. Well, I guess we're gonna fix that on the next video, but at least I gave you some tips on how to improve your show. Now we can see the fan support. There we go. Our fans keep on coming up. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, and let's see what we can do about this show.